Conditions for hog farmers in America have been pretty tough. Now a new virus in pigs may also be a threat to humans. Researchers say it can easily make its way to cultured cells in the lab, raising fears of an outbreak. Natasha Sweatte explains.
A recently discovered coronavirus reveals a possible cross-species transmission, and that means a sometimes fatal virus for pigs can be transmitted to humans. The porcine Delta coronavirus was first detected in 2012 with pigs in China. However, it wasn't associated with the disease. The virus was identified in the U.S. 2 years later in 2014. And this was during an outbreak of diarrhea in Ohio. It's been found in other countries. Pigs who are infected show signs of diarrhea, vomiting, but the virus can also be fatal. And now researchers are discovering this virus can now be transmitted to humans. While there are no cases of human infection, one of the study's authors says before pigs, this virus was traced to birds. And this, in fact, opened the door to researching how the transmission happens. Lead researcher Scott Kenny says it all depends on the virus's ability to bind to receptors on the cells of the animal or human.
Future research is actually going to take a look at human blood samples to see if they've been exposed to the virus. So what this disease, potentially what this disease could cause is diarrhea-like symptoms and maybe cold-like symptoms. And there are a lot of different viruses that cause these types of diseases, and doctors sometimes don't look at the causative factors in depth. They just treat the symptoms in their patients.
Now, this discovery is alarming to public health experts. They say this coronavirus is similar to other life-threatening viruses like SARS and MERS. Now, the virus was able to bind to the receptor cells in human as well as cats and chickens. So researchers say the next step is looking for antibodies in the blood, and that in turn would stand as evidence that the virus is infecting humans. In Los Angeles, Natasha Sweatte, RT.